All right, Leo, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Good, bro. Good.
Good to have you, bro. Yeah, introduce yourself. What's your at on Instagram or TikTok, and where you from?
Yeah, my name is Leonardo Garay. My ad is Leo G the Barber on Instagram, and I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Bill, Tennessee. Nice, bro. You're in the Mama Barbers community. Like, what are some results, some achievements that you've gotten since you joined that community?
A lot of learning on social media, bro. A lot of exposure, I would say.
Yeah,
I'm getting a lot of views on my videos, and a lot of people are seeing my stuff, and they're filling up my chair. Every video probably hitting like 20K, 30K. I got a video that hit 100K.
wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's the views that I've been getting. It's been positive, bro. It's everything's just positive. That geotag that you showed me has really
Yeah,
helped me a lot. Showing my work, obviously stating a problem and giving a solution. That's what people want to see.
yeah,
So that was a big one for me.
yeah,
It was pretty straightforward, bro.
yeah. So you talk about that, bro. You was already creating content in the past and editing and all this stuff. Have you? All right. So you were creating content in the past, bro, and your page was really consistent before joining my community. What would you say was the biggest difference between like the content you was making before and the content that you're making now?
Well, the difference that I would say I have now is structure.
Mm,
There's a whole reason behind it. There's a whole formula behind it. Intentionally, there's things that we do in the videos that will help out and for the views and for your exposure and for the algorithm. That's what I understood from whatever I learned from the Mamba community. And
yeah,
before, I was really freehanding it. I was really copying somebody else, or I was seeing things that I like and I was doing at the shop, but they weren't hitting the numbers that I'm hitting today, right? So
yeah,
I would say the only thing is, man, is the structure, bro.
yeah,
Intentionally naming your city, giving a problem, giving a solution. There's intentional psychology behind all that.
yeah, 100%. And all of that structure, what has that been able to do for you in terms of your business and in terms of income? What has that done for you?
Oh yeah, it's gone up, bro. Like I've had people come in almost every day saying that they find me on TikTok and they see my transformations and they like them. So I would say it's helped a lot, bro, since where I was at because I already had a structure-based clientele, but I
Hmm.
wasn't feeling like I was building any new clientele. And
Right.
as barbers, that's where we fail at. If we're not building anything new, we're stuck, right? So I would say, man, the only thing is just building. I'm building a whole new clientele, and that's what I.
How many new clients did you bring in the last month, or how many new clients did you have book?
Yeah, 40 new clients. But you would have people walk in also. Like there's people that wouldn't schedule, but they would walk in and be like, "Hey, yo, I seen you guys on TikTok. I need a haircut." It was
Wow.
benefiting my barbers too.
Wow. So it didn't just feed you in your pockets, it also fed the barbershop
Oh
and the
yeah,
other.
the whole brand, the brand itself. Yeah.
Wow. And that was one of your goals as well when you joined, right? You weren't just focused on yourself, you were
Mm-mm,
focused
no,
on
no,
your
no. Because I'm a
barbershop.
barbershop owner, bro, and at the end of the day, that's what I want. I want to feed my barbers.
100%. You haven't even completed your full 30 days yet, but what was your income prior to joining, and what has your income been in the last like 30 days or the last month?
So I have about like what 3 weeks doing this, about
Mm,
almost a month.
yeah.
Um, in the 3 weeks that I've been doing this, bro, I've been making probably like an extra 400, $500 a week.
Woo!
Yeah,
Wow. So that's an extra $1,500 at
yeah.
from $100 investment. Wow. Wow. And we're not even done with the full month yet. You still have a whole other week to go in the community. So we're assuming
hmm
probably another extra 500 coming in. I guess before you joined TMB, what was the expectation that you had for joining this community?
The expectations was I wasn't really I wasn't really expecting like a really high value out of it, bro. To be totally honest, I'm always open to learn new things, and I seen you, and I seen a couple other barbers doing the same thing. But one time you reached out to me, and I was like, let me try it out. What do I lose with just trying it out and see how it works? And
Yeah.
then you offered me that $100 community membership, and I was like, let's do it.
Hmm.
So my expectations wasn't like the results that I'm having today,
Yeah.
but thankfully it's working, bro.
Yeah. $100 turning into 1,500 in 3 weeks is huge.
Yeah,
You know,
the only
so
I would
that's
say the only for barbers that do want to do this, bro, don't expect it to be just like you're paying $100 and you're not gonna put the work in. Obviously, you have to put the work in. You have to wake up, do content throughout the day. You have to edit. So don't expect it just to be like, hey, I'm gonna pay this $100 and I'm gonna get this return out of it. Nah, you got to put the work in.
yeah, you're paying for the structure.
Yeah,
You're
you're paying for the
paying to
structure.
know what to do. You're paying to skip the steps. And you knowing how much work it actually takes now and how much intention it takes, how long do you think it really realistically would have taken you to make an extra $1,500 in a month, not knowing what you know now?
Probably a lot more work, bro. A lot more work than what I was doing, what I'm doing right now. Obviously, as a barbershop, if you want to market, the first thing that you would look at would be Google, Yelp, business cards. That's the old ways, right? But a lot more investing, a lot more like time.
Yeah. So for you, man, what would you say like to a barber that's maybe in the position that you were before joining? Maybe that was skeptical or maybe that doesn't believe that the results are possible for them. What would you say to someone like that?
Put in the work, bro. Like, try to get out of the comfort zone, be comfortable talking in front of the camera, show off what you show behind the camera,
Yeah.
Just put in the work, speak as an expert, give a solution, just put yourself out there. Just be you, just be genuine and just be you. Record yourself, and at the end of the day, the first clients that you do with these videos, man, are the clients that you see almost every 2 weeks. So you're super close to them. So why would you be nervous?
Yeah. 100%. That's stopping a lot of people, bro. So that's definitely good to target when it comes to people that are in that position.
Absolutely.
Now you're making an extra what, $2,000 a month, based off of the information that you learned in only 1 month, and
Yeah.
it's up from here. The real question we have to ask ourselves is: are we gonna let a little bit of shyness, a little bit of discomfort stop us from making an extra $2,000 a month?
Yeah. I'm a barber that's been in the game for professionally a good like 9 years now.
Wow.
I've been cutting hair since I'm like 15. I'm 27. Professionally, I've been doing it for like 9, right? I would definitely advise young barbers to get comfortable speaking in front of the camera, practicing at home or speaking in front of your family members because, all that is just nerve wracking, right? Just practice, man. Practice every single day. If this is something that you really want to do, if you really want to elevate, if it's something that you crave, if you put the work in, you'll achieve it, right?
Hmm.
So just honestly, just start getting comfortable with speaking, bro.
Yeah.
Speak, record yourself, and by the time you know it, you'll just be super comfortable doing it.
Perfect, bro. I appreciate you for your time, bro. It was a blessing having you. Continue to get some wins, brother. I appreciate your time.
Hell yeah.
Later.